Hello, welcome to another vlog. It's less than a week since the last one, and considering I've supposedly got not much to do and not working, I've been astonishingly busy with one thing or another, and only managed 2 rides on the bike. This is the second one this week. Still not getting my priorities quite right, being a gentleman of leisure. But today, as I record this, is Thursday. Sunny, but blooming cold. Indoors tells me that there's some snow on the way. I can well believe it. So I'm just riding through the very picturesque Belton village near Belton House, which is one of the most popular National Trust houses in England. It's a very nice place to spend a few hours. I've just pulled up actually to have a look at the bridge and the river that's coming out of Belton. As you can see, it's very full. Let's have a look at the other side. That's definitely full and pretty fast flowing. So, although this week has been technically a week of leisure, being as I'm a gentleman of leisure currently, I seem to have filled it with quite a lot of business related stuff. And there's been, with the run up to Christmas, there's been 2 or 3 business Christmas events that I've been to, so it's been nice to get out and see some of the business community that I speak to all the time over the last few days, and they've been great. It's been really nice to get out. But I just want to say, following on from last week's video, I'm just blown away by the comments that the YouTube community, my viewing community, have put on my last post, and I really appreciate it. Quite a few people assumed that it was a redundancy situation, which it isn't, and it's just not something I'm able to talk about for business legal reasons. But I really appreciate all the comments, and I've had quite a few direct messages, emails, in addition to the comments on the channel. So my current plan, following on from last week, is to just chill for a little bit and then run up to Christmas, not make any quick decisions on what I do or don't do. A couple of loose plans are forming, but definitely I think at least until the beginning of January, I just need to relax, get out on my bike, make the most of the free time. I've been looking at my annual mileage, and it's actually the lowest this year, pretty much since I started cycling seriously in 2012, and I haven't even broken 2,000 miles. So I think short term, before I hit January the 1st, I've got to work it out exactly, but I want to try and make it an objective to actually break 2,000 miles. I feel almost embarrassed to say I've not done 2,000 miles this year. As I say, I've got to work it out fully, properly, and I might actually make it an objective to try and hit 2024 miles in 2024, which even then is less than half what I've done like 3 and 4 years ago. So yeah, obviously, as I say, I don't know what I'm going to do next year, but I think I need to make a pact to myself that whatever I'm doing needs to involve more time for riding bikes and not working as hard as I have done, or as much as I have done in the last year and a half. But I have spent some time this week with a notebook planning out a few rides for the vlog to do over the coming months. And yeah, I think I've mapped out quite a few nice things to do. Some of them even involve Ian. Some of them also involve canals, although that's quite predictable. And some involve food and coffee. One of those, early in the new year, is going to involve a ride to a coffee roastery and a little bit of a tour of the coffee roastery. I think many of my viewers will enjoy that one. I must admit though, it does seem a bit strange riding my bike on a Thursday. So yeah, take a bit of getting used to riding in the week. So I'm just back along the river and just noticed it's quite high here too. Let's go and have a look. So yeah, quite fast flowing as well. The houses, this is the River Witham just coming out of Grantham, and the houses along the riverside, quite a few, like this one here, have built some very nice little decking verandas. I think very occasionally it may just get up to those. I've seen it higher than this. It's quite high, and I have seen it higher. I've seen it quite a lot higher, to be fair, but it is quite fast flowing. I think around this time last year it was similarly high actually. Oh, as you can see, just coming over the bank. Very occasionally I have seen this stretch of path underwater. Rare, but it does happen. The little brick pillar there doesn't normally have any water around it as it is today, and it's just actually flowing just this side of it as well. The water doesn't normally look that colour either. There's definitely a lot of dissolved soil in that, so I guess a lot of that has run off the fields. I've referenced before how nice it is to be around water to ride, and I always think high water, rivers coming up to flood, high seas, they're kind of slightly scary and unnerving because water out of control, as we know, is very powerful. But yet at the same time they're quite fascinating, and people do want to see it. But you do want to see storms, you do want to see flooding, you know. It's yeah, it's one of those double-edged sword things. It's broken over the bank there where those swans are. That is normally just grass. Just going to ride along to the end here and go over the bridge over it, so see what that looks like. Regular viewers will recognise this bit of cycle path along the river. I do ride this way quite regularly. I'm really lucky to have this on my doorstep. This is like a mile from my house. Very lucky to have this, and it's generally a very pleasant place to ride. Oh yes, now this is very high. Doesn't normally flow much on this side here. So as you can see, very fast flowing, very muddy water. I do like the sound of it. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here and have a sit here, I think, have my drink, look at this water for a bit, then mosey home. I've got a ride planned tomorrow and a longer on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to make that calculation of how close I can be to 2,000 or 2,024 miles. So I shall see you again, fingers crossed, in a few days' time, not a month. Speak to you soon. Bye.